how you can use Monday.com. Well, if if you're a business owner and you're looking to streamline your operations, improve your collaborations, and improve your productivity, to enhance your productivity, Monday.com is a good option. Here we can see what you can manage, trusted by a lot of company, and you have a lot of options to really improve the way you manage your team by really improving the way you collaborate with your team. You have a lot of features that's going to help you with that. And here we can see management project, Monday R CRM, streamline sales processes, services, dev, works together. So really powerful. And now I wrote down a couple of reasons why you should use Monday.com. Then I'm going to show you, I'll walk you through the entire process and how you can use it. Now, the interface, I found the interface to be very intuitive and easy to use. You have the interface, which is, I think it's appealing to use it. It's not like a old kind of school interface that's annoying and hard to navigate. And for a lot of users, they'll find it easy to navigate and utilize its like features effectively. And another reason is customization. If you're looking for customization for your business, this is a good option as well. This website, monday.com. Move the camera a little bit, make the camera a little bit small. And you have templates for different industries, projects to get started, so you don't have to start a project from scratch. And later on, I'm going to share with you other pros I found. Also, I'm going to share some cons. So now let's get started. So if you don't have an account, I'm going to click on get started here. Now, when you connect your account, you can sign up. And what I like about here is that you don't have to use you don't have to use like a credit card is not needed. That's what I like. You can get started, test the website, see what you like, what you don't like, see if you it's something you will use in the future. So you don't have to start using Monday.com. You don't have to use the credit card. Simple as that. And I like this fact. So now we're just gonna here decide or answer this question like what brings you here. I'm gonna say work and the business owner, and I'm gonna click on continue. How many people are you on the team? How many people work at your company? And now select what you like to manage first. So I'm gonna select what I like to manage first. So let's say product management, and select what you like to focus on first. Project management. How did you hear about us? Okay, continue. And who else is on your team? Here you're gonna have to add the team, so their email, and you're gonna have to select if you invite them as an admin or as a member. All right, and here you can add another one or delete the first one. So I'll just do this later. So now let's start working. You can give a name to this board. So you can write, let's say, my first project. And I'm going to click on next. Here, let's select the relevant columns for your boards. Just decide here what columns you'll need for this project management board or for this project. So here is just asking us to what type of like columns you want to include in your new board on monday.com. This provides you with some of the popular columns that types that can be helpful to manage your work. But let's say in for an example, if you're managing tasks, owner status and due date and priority might be essential. And if you need documents, you also have files. So I'm gonna select files as well and priority and budget. Yeah, why not? And notes. Let's click on next now and add a layout. 1 second, excuse me. And now here at a view layout. Well, we can see here. I like that when you click, you'll see this real time how it's changing. So I'm gonna decide for something related to for my managing task what I need. I need table. Well, yes, and the calendar as well. So I'm gonna click on next. Now we're gonna have to list our tasks. Okay, let's say in our case first task. Let's say this project is related to selling art. So let's say develop and distribute artist application art. I can write just dev. I don't know how to write it. A short of develop. Just let's say I just need to develop, and then the artist. Let me turn down a little bit this the sound of the keyboards. The artist application forums. All right, now the next one. Let's say I need to also review artist portal. Is that how I write portfolios? And resumes. And also I need to negotiate the artist artworks. I don't know, something like that. Now let's click on get started. And here's the dashboard. It's really nice. I can click on here. Now we also here we have something that will walk you and how start working. It's kind of like a tutorial. Just start working, create a status label for where. But I'm just gonna close this. Excuse me. And now here's what we have. We have on this part, we have the home page, my work. You can check here and add a new workspace, add a new one, browse all. We can also check all our workspaces. And briefly, what's in workspace compared with other projects? I like to think of a workspace as a container because it's just related to projects, documents, and other resources. And it's just like this container holds all your computer. It's like a computer that holds all your work for a specific area, for company. And the purpose of this is to organize a number of projects under one container, under one roof, right? So this is great for collaborating among different team members working on different but related projects within the same kind of area. And it can be very helpful. Right now here we can click on here to invite new members to our board. We see here, you can invite and access this board. You can click on the three dots here and check activity log, discussions, notifications, power ups, board views. And now we have here more board views we can open in board. If you're looking for something, let's say I'll use the timeline to plan and visualize the development road map for a new product. This is really great. You can see here plan and manage time visually in your board. And for the work load, this is also great if you want to share, like you have tasks, you want to share the task with your team members based on their level, or task depends on their task. You have map, chart, calendar, form, cards, pivot boards, and then a sales pipeline. I'm going to click on one to see how it looks like, so I'm going to click on open in board. Now here we have the calendar main table. We can check between this. We can check between the main table, calendar, blank view. Here we can click on add your first widget. You can use charts, timeline. So here we can use charts, timeline, numbers, battery, your progress at a glance. And here we can click on more, as you can see, because we can select between multiple categories. And now what I would do here is, because I want to stay organized, what's based on what I need, and I'll ask myself what project for what type of widgets I need based on my project, based on my workspace, based of course of what I'm doing. And I'll answer, I'll think, okay, this widgets I need if you want to improve my productivity in my R-Sales business. So first I'll click on here, new task. Sorry, not here. I'll click on here, and here I can import tasks or a group of tasks, right? And here I'll create the new task, but I'll actually explain that later on, because now I'm actually going to click on add widget here and more widgets, and then I'll use this file gallery, because this is really important. This is really crucial for storing and sharing high quality images of my work, or maybe potential buyers and clients and collaborators of other people work, other artists. So I'm just going to click right here, file, get gallery, and I'm going to click on add widget. Now here we have the first file, but here we can add this icon to download file, and then click three dots here if you want to go full screen, settings, rename, duplicate, and dock this widget. All right, now once we have this, which is great, but can delete this file, download the file. Perfect. And what I would like to do here is click on the three dots here, click on delete, because I want to add file gallery here. I think is more accessible. And here you can also add charts and other. Also, you can add apps, explore more views. And here I'm going to search for timeline. Now, what I'm planning to add a timeline, because I need to visualize upcoming deadlines, exhibition dates, and key milestones related to our art sales, especially shipping. So I'm going to click on open in board. So what I found in monday.com, that I can use it for like if you are an artist, if you are a programmer, you can use this to really keep track of your business, to really make sure everything is on point as a business owner. So this can be very helpful. Now here we have the timeline. Now I'm gonna continue adding another widget. I can click on here as I did before, explore more views center here, and now here I'm gonna add a calendar. So I'm gonna write calendar here. Um, don't like when I have that serious face. I like to smile more. So make sure you guys smile more. So visualize. Sorry, with the calendar, we can visualize an appointment with clients, and of course, not only visualize, because we have to first to schedule our appointments. Maybe for later on, we have gallery visits and arts participation. Very great. Now let's click on open in boards. And here we're gonna see here our calendar. Now here we have, I don't want to make my workflow too cluttered. Okay, and now I'm gonna click again on here, add view, explore more views, and then here I'll write text. So what it's called, not text, what it's called the to-do list. Okay, I forgot what it's called. Something related to to-do list. I will need for my for this business. So notes is good, but I'll need something in like a to-do list form. Now we can also click on here plus, and then here we can check other. Maybe we need a chart. So I don't need a chart, but I can click on here and views, and then blank view, timeline, workflow. Now I know what you're gonna say. Obviously now, if here is what I was searching, not to list, but we can use a third-party app or integrating with Trello, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna click on here, and I'm gonna click on install. Now another thing that you can do, obviously, probably you were thinking about this, like just you can also add here to-do list, of course, obviously. But yeah, now we can click on here plus, explore more views, and then here we're gonna think what I need more for my business, which I think that's about it for now. And now, what if I want to add a board? Well, if you want to add a board, you can click on board here. And how can I use, that's what I'm thinking. Again, I like to ask myself questions, because by doing this, I can assure myself that what I'm adding here is related to my business. I can use things to increase the productivity, the everything I need in my business. So now how we can use this board to manage our sales, art sales. Okay, so I'm gonna use, we can use here on the main board. We can first enter the name of our board. Okay, so board name that will highlight the what we're doing with this board. So what's the board purpose, right? So I'm gonna write here art sales management, or actually I don't like this. I'll write upcoming exhibition. And now depends. Now I can choose main here if I want, but that's going to be visible in our account. Now you can also select shareable, which means that you can invite specific people outside of our account. And private board, only you and invited team members can see it, I believe it. I'm not sure in private if you can. I haven't tried that, to be quite honest. If you're in privacy and main, no, it's private. Then I don't know if you can still invite. I think you can, yeah. So as a business owner, I want to make this private. So I'm gonna click on private here, so I can cover, or I don't want any sensitive information to be shared or yeah, share with other partners on an exhibition, on this exhibition. Now I'm gonna click on create board, and I've got it. Now here, upcoming exhibition, I can click on this here, and I can add a description for this. And here I'll write, let's say, this is where I will manage all the aspects of our upcoming exhibition. And now here, let's say we have the exhibition 2024 Romania, let's say. And this way we can use it to track our I'm going to track here our submission and manage sales, and that's about it, I think. Now we're gonna see here the board type private, owned, created by. So I forgot to change this. It's my old email with work mode. Anyways, it's just something. Notification, everything, of course, receive all notification. And this is our board. Now, if you have problems while you're doing this, you can also click on help here and you can find an answer. Sometimes I actually found an answer I was looking for, usually all the time, but I just use it 2 times, or I don't forget. Anyways, you can write how you can the question you have. You can also explore other topics. You can do a lot of things in Monday.com. Monday.com used to be more simplistic, or just management, task management. Now it's way more, not complicated, that it's complicated to use, but I think it's more, you have more options and you can do a lot more things here, right? So yeah, that's how I see this right now. And I find it very helpful. Now, if you want, let's say you are looking to really develop, to really make sure you make more sales, improve your productivity, and so on, I think it can be very helpful. Now, the learning curve is kind of not really steep. It's not really hard to learn, but I think watching some tutorials or just using Monday.com will just ensure that you learn to navigate it very fast. Anyways, I'm just got sidetracked. So now here we have the group title. Of course, I'm gonna add a group title and then items. And now here, sorry, first I'm just gonna move the camera here. And now I'm just gonna add here the name. Let's say items here. Of course, it's gonna be some art work. That's how I'm gonna plan this. So here we can check. Of course, when you check this, you have you can see here item selected, and you can say delete, move to apps, and you have some when you install apps, you're gonna see here the apps you installed. I'm gonna select more, just so you know this. You can also click on the 3 dots here, and you can move top, or move to a group, to a board, apps again, or hive, or delete, or open in a new tab, which is great if you want to add some details when you open in a new tab. I found this to be helpful. Okay, maybe you want to work on both like this, and from this you have to add some files here. And of course, when we add files here for this artwork, we're gonna see here in project, we can also add here, we can see the file gallery, so we can see all the artworks in one place instead of going here or another place. Sorry, actually only here, because this is going to accumulate all the, or it's just going to, you're gonna have all the files from the gallery update, so it will be get displayed here and file gallery. Now here for this item, I'm gonna click on it, and then here I'll like to change the name, and this is, let's say it's a painting by an artist, whatever. This is just a painting. Now I can write an update here. This, just for example, I hope you find this helpful, and I can actually tag someone. I can tag the artist of this painting, which let's say is Starry Night, and now I can click on update here. Whatever update you can like, reply to this, which is great when you have multiple people collaborating. I can click on here if you want to invite more members. I can click on the three dots here and manage subscription, add preferences, or export to Excel when you have a lot of data that you're working with, a lot of items. Now let me add now another, let's, instead of painting, I can add maybe a sculpture, and then the other item. You can also see here, if I added the item and then I click on here, I can add more of some sub item if I want to, or I can open this, okay, like this, and you'll see an update this icon, which means that there isn't a comment there. We can add a person here. We can add the name of that person and type, and that person, you can only assign people that are subscribed on to this board. All right, now working on it, or stock, or done, or just empty. Now working on it, and the date, can add a date as well. And now the third item, if you also double click, of course, it's gonna open the I will expand the item. And now I'm gonna here say this is just another painting. I was thinking of something media maybe, but let's say this is a painting number 2. And here, of course, you can tag the person, and then if we want, we can add the person status, date, submitted by what person. Maybe it's different from the artist. We can change that. We can also from the status, we can also change the edit the label related to our business, which can be very helpful, because usually we want to make this as relatable as possible. Still working on it. Let's say I can add this label, or another one which says here is accepted. This artwork is accepted by, or actually for, the exhibition. Okay, something like that. Now apply, and we have a new status. Really, really great. Now artwork, and I can create now one for sculpture, and I can see here sculpture. I can click on the three dots, move to group, and now I can move to sculpture here, and I can click on here and then move to top. And now I have this sculpture here. As I said, open. We can open here and write an update if you want. Also files, of course. Now I'm not gonna add every single detail here to our project, to our gallery, to this board, to this workspace overall, because like now what I would add if I were to really create for the business, this is just hypothetically what I would do. Don't have a, not selling art, of course. It's just an example I'm using. But I would add definitely some images here, because I would like the other people, the person that's working with me here for on this project, on this business, they will see the artwork, the sculpture, or anyways, this is just some detail. Now, what can we add? We can add a forum, a blank view. Now, other things that we can integrate like that, we can integrate, which integrating with other softwares, I can find this very helpful. Let's say I'm looking for someone to create a contact from form on our website or something related to art, and this record with the contact will pop up on monday.com with all their info, name, email, and here's how it works. We're gonna have to use automation on monday.com. We can click on here, automate, and then here we can see a lot of things that we can automate. Gmail, Google Calendar, a lot of templates here we have available for status change, notification, basic explorer, current, mirror, custom it. There's a lot of options. Install the mobile app. So yeah, I hope you found this monday.com tutorial helpful. Thanks for watching and take care. Make sure you subscribe for more tutorials.